Chasing love makes you dumb and desperate. Oh, but Sierra, I just really want to find the one. I really want to get married. I'm so tired of being single. I've been single my whole life. You literally are sounding like a broken record. All I hear when people say, I'm so tired or miserable, I feel so, upset that, I didn't get flowers for Valentine's Day this year. I'm never axed out, or chosen to be somebody's girlfriend. I'm ready to find my person. I'm tired of being by myself. Da 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 da. You've probably heard 1,000 different versions of this. And I'm not talking about it's wrong to desire love. However, now I'm hearing there's these like conversations where people are just aimlessly looking desperately. They're like, I need to accept every offer to go on a date. I need to be outside looking for my future husband. And it's just like, one, I'm very spiritual. I believe in God. You do not need to be looking and trying so hard like it's a full-time job. Yes, you need to be open to receiving. You have to have an energy and an open heart chakra. Your heart center is what allows you to attract and receive abundance in all forms. But that doesn't mean you need to be outside like every hooker on the corner looking all the time. It's like even to the point where the moment like some women step out of their house, they're like, where are the men? Where are the men? Where are the men? They're constantly just focused on basically every man but themselves. And what you're subconsciously doing now is you're placing men on a pedestal, and all your thoughts, all your energy is consumed by just, where is the love? Where is this love? It's not coming to you because it doesn't exist even within you. And I know some of you are probably triggered by hearing that, but it really is the truth. Like even for myself, when I came out of my traumatic childhood experiences and moved away at 19, I had a lot of inner work to go through to work on loving myself, because you can't even begin to be able to love someone else when you haven't done that inside job. Because let me tell you something, as someone who's, still, we're all on our leveling up journey always. It doesn't stop your inner work until the day you literally leave Earth. But you have to have a foundation of self-love. And as someone that has a foundation of self-love, let me tell you, it's really hard to be around those that don't. So if you think all these high value men, right, that you see maybe in your friend groups that are dating your friends, or people around you or on social media that are emotionally intelligent, they're kind, they're intentional about the way they date, they know what they want and they go after it. They know how to make the woman they desire feel safe. They make sure that she knows she's the one and the only one. Every woman wants that. But not every woman is realizing, well, you know what? You need to become number one for yourself. You have to do that work on yourself. And some of you might be like, see, I love myself enough. I do my hair and my nails and my makeup. That doesn't mean you love yourself. Trust me, I figured it out too. All these little trends where, they're always like, go buy this dress, do your makeup like this to look like a dark feminine seductress, or whatever it is they tell you to do to attract a high value man. Buy these brands, do these expensive things. That's called performative feminine energy. That's not actually healing your feminine energy. It's showing up as a person that's healed, secure in themselves, who's authentic. And that's another important thing too, right? Because think about it. When you are watching these brands or videos or trends and you're trying on these different identities and you think, oh yeah, this is how I'm going to convince a man that I'm high value. And a matter of fact, right, a truly conscious man who's done his inner work, who knows what he wants, he's going to feel in his energy and his intuition, he's going to be like, that woman's seeking validation. She's performing. You can feel she's looking for your validation. She wants attention from you. She needs you to tell her she's beautiful. She needs you to take her on dates because she's not happy within herself. She's not gonna ever feel good about herself unless she's constantly getting attention from men. And that is the lowest kind of vibrational person you can be in the dating scene. Because here's the thing, it's not hard to manifest nice dates. I've done it. At some point I realized, you know what, is you don't need to look like a supermodel as long as you are, decent looking, you know how to dress nice. There's plenty of low vibrational men who are also seeking transactional relationships, who are looking for women that are dumb and desperate, right? Who want to be validated by a nice meal or taken out on a trip, even maybe just external performative things that they think are going to get you to sleep with them quickly. And you have to think about this, right? When you're so desperate and seeking, let me equate it this way. Think about when people run out of money and they run to go to payday loans, right? Because they're like, oh my God, I just need money. I need some money. And then they're like, finally, I got the money. I can pay off whatever it is I need. And then what happens? Now you owe even like 10 times more money to payday loans because you were desperate. When if you would have maybe made a better financial plan, maybe talked to someone and asked for help, maybe looked into other options, but instead you were so desperate and you just ran to the first thing that looked good to you on paper. That's what happens when you're desperate and seeking love. Okay, so instead of maybe wanting to be like, I'm looking for love, right? Because think about it. Now you're in a masculine energy, right? You're the one looking, you're the one pursuing, you're the one chasing. And a lot of the times, guys, you don't even know what you're looking for. If I literally told you right now, what is it you want? And not just like physical traits, but actually characteristics, qualities, right? If you say, I want somebody ambitious. Okay, what does that mean to you? Are you wanting someone maybe who is hardworking? Are you open to a blue collar worker? Does that mean somebody who's college educated? Maybe somebody who has at least a master's degree, because maybe you have your doctorate or PhD and you're watching this. I don't know. But if you say you want somebody who values marriage, okay, well, what does marriage look like to you? What does a healthy marriage mean to you? What kind of partnership do you want? How does that life look like? You haven't even sat through and asked yourself these questions. You don't even know what you want. And that's the other thing too. You got to realize, like, dates are not just about you being validated. You need to know how to ask the right questions. Otherwise, you're wasting your time and you're giving away your energy for free because you don't even know what you're doing. So if instead of going, oh, I really want this, I really want that, why don't you actually, take some time and get your life together and stop going in this energy of, I need this so bad, because it literally is repulsive. Think about all the guys who were so desperate. They're so like cringy. You're kind of like, get the hell away from me, when they're trying to like come over and they're like, hey, I really want you to be my girlfriend. It's suffocating, right? So think about that on an energetic level, right? If you show up and you're like, I hope he likes me. I don't care like if this guy is so successful on paper, and maybe you're thinking, well, if I could just get a man with money to think I'm a great girl or to buy me nice things, that'll finally mean I'm worthy and have value. No, it doesn't. It just means that he will figure out you're transactional. And if he transacts enough material things, you will pull out. That's all those kinds of relationships mean. And especially living in like Miami, and this happens in every city. This is not just Miami where I live, this happens, but that's essentially the energy you put out. So today, I really want you to get right with yourself. Why are you looking for love? Why are you looking for something outside of yourself? What is unfulfilled within here that is making you desperate? You're going to payday loans instead of getting your stuff together, and you could actually have an amazing life, a healthy foundation, and then you're going to start attracting high vibrational partners, not just desperately looking on the apps and every time you go outside hoping to be validated by men. If you want to work with me, my website is sierradesperati.com. I do offer one-on-one coaching, and I also have a guide that talks about stepping into your authenticity. So that way you're not desperately looking to put on a costume of who you think society wants you to be, or who you think men want you to be, or even in your career, which the guy touches on, right? Who are you? That's really the biggest question first to ask. Who are you, and how do you show up in your confident, authentic, empowered self? And you own that unapologetically, and you only are attracting people who align with that because you're discerning. You're not just desperately looking. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube if you love these videos. And if you enjoy following me, I also post on TikTok and Instagram as well. Bye.